is the mainland here. And you see, what we're going to do now is we're going to change the name of this townland from what will we call it, Malden Roar to the Wine Bowling. So the word will be writing. So don't come on, don't come on and Bowling. That's the point.
Of course, David McCarthy is no stranger to restoration work, having just restored this beautiful 1947 Force and Major tractor to its original state. Great credit is due to him. When the restoration work of the windmill was complete, David explained to us some of the finer details of the work and some of the problems encountered.
This wind-powered water mill was erected back in 1944 by the firm of John Atkins and Company in Cork, on the farm of Donald and Gerard Curran. These windmills were used for pumping water for household needs and for livestock, as there was no other source available back then, except hand pumps and water rams and rivers. They were used a lot in America for outside farms where there was no electricity. This machine fell victim to the elements back in the 70s. Being idle for some 30 years, it fell into a very bad state of repair, with a lot of the components rusted away, which all had to be remade, as it was impossible to source new parts. With a lot of the controls and the mechanical parts rusted, we had to manufacture a lot of the new parts ourselves. There was one particular part in the gearbox, the oil pump, for lubricating the gears and bearings, which we thought could not be made, but eventually we found an engineer in London by the name of Nat Sutton, who engineered the perfect replica, and it worked a treat. The water pump itself was badly seized, and it didn't take Jim Driscoll long to undo it and make new season parts for it. Jim also made the wind vanes for the windmill. Now that the machine is back to its former glory and being erected on the same site where it supplied water to the livestock of the Curran family in years gone by.
Crossroad dancing in days gone by was a wonderful pastime, and many successful and happy relationships began at these social gatherings. The late Frank Jordan wrote a wonderful ballad about one such local venue. It's entitled The Patron at Ballymakeown, sung here by our good friend Sean O'Shea with music by John White.
Don't talk of those swanky old dances you'll read of in cities and towns, where the people whose capers and prances are more like the acting of clowns. My hat for the wide open spaces and the lilt of the gadgets we told, the smiling and funny wee faces of the lasses from Ballymakeown. When the toil of the day has been ended, ere the sun has sunk low in the west, you'll see them come forth out of splendor, all dressed in their neatest and best, to see those sweet Pauline descendants in twos, threes, and fours and alone, would set your poor heart all tremble at the pattern in Ballymakeown. The Kitties, the Julias and Marys, the Noras and Joes and Eileen, no peacocks or light of the fairies, who prepare at midnight, I ween. There's the Maggies, the Mays and the Annies, who would soften the heart of a stone. The Bridies and Bridgets and pennies, all assembled at Ballynacoe. The workers have come a great number, to name them would be quite a job, and labour quite soundly their slumber. Off that faith I'd gamble 10 bob. See the chap there that grips the melodeon, how he sits like a king on his throne. Sweet music he plays like a Trojan for the dancers of Ballynacoe. There you'll see the sweet steps of old Erin, the quadrilles, the jigs and the reels, and there's no fear your shoes you'll be wearing on the platform of Lewis Whitefield. The band, the two-steps and dancers, and of course there's the bridge of Athlone, have all got a place with the dancers at the patron of Ballynacoe. With the blue...
After many months of intricate restoration work, the last few bolts will soon be finally tightened, and we shall see once again the watermill